STEM is education that integrates science, technology, engineering, and math. Recently, the new movement is to incorporate art because we find that the creative process is so similar to the engineering process. So now a lot of teachers are incorporating STEAM into their education. And so it's education that's based on the process rather than the end product. Artists, we have a problem to solve. Sometimes I look at a canvas and I need, to draw a pear or an apple, and that's a problem I need to solve. And I usually have limited resources, and I go back and experiment, reflect, improve, and it goes in a circle, and it's a process. And that's really similar to what STEAM and engineering is. And so what we do in classes, we tie in a lot of science concepts, math concepts, but we follow the engineering process. So these kids are asking questions, they're problem solving, they're reflecting, and then they improve. And that's the creative process.
This week is camp week, and we do a lot of cool stuff. And so we're doing engineering and mathematics and art combined.
Everybody grab a corner and push it in.
I didn't want to just give them specific instructions and have them follow every step. So this is really open-ended. It's inquiry-based, so they're curious, they ask questions, and it leads us to a lot of different results. So they have a lot of freedom and a lot of creativity, and it's really great to see what student-led activities produce. It's been a lot of fun. We did a great stained glass art piece where they painted on clear film, and we put it up against our windows, and it was a great stained glass art piece. But before we did that, we studied light and shadow and what makes a shadow. They learned great science vocabulary, like what materials are translucent, opaque, what blocks out sun, what lets in a little bit of sun. So that's the STEAM piece, is we incorporated that science with the art. And they used different shapes and different types of line in their art. So that was the math piece. And again, that engineering design process, how can I make this art piece, giving each other feedback, reflecting, improving. So that's how all of that ties together.
So you have a box, and you have to have clear paper on it. And then you put the marshmallows inside to have them warm and toasty. Then you put them in the s'more, you put it back in and wait.
Today they are working on their solar ovens. So they explored outside in the sun with their hands. They noticed that the water in my white mug was a lot cooler than the water in my black mug. They touched different colored cars and found that black cars were a lot hotter than brightly colored cars. So today they're building their solar ovens based on what they observed. I didn't give them specific steps, so they're kind of doing things on their own. They're working together, problem solving. So today we're gonna go outside and try to cook our marshmallow and make s'mores. And then later on, one of my favorite pieces of STEAM is the teamwork and collaboration. They'll get into 2 groups and build tents. And all I'm gonna do is give them a couple of sticks and pool noodles and clips and have them figure it out. Yesterday's group did great. When one team finished, they hopped right on over and helped the other team finish up. They made connections on their own, so it was really neat to see.